I'm here with Gary Sasaki from Digidia, and he's going to talk a little bit, tell us a little bit about the difference between unbound and bound applications in the context of OCAP.
Okay. All right. So most people, when they think of OCAP, they just sort of look at it as one big amorphous mass. But there are actually two distinct scenarios, and one is the bound app, and the other is the unbound app. The unbound app is disassociated with whatever you are watching, whatever TV show you happen to be watching. And therefore it's useful for things like the electronic program guide or for the interface that you might use for video on demand. And that's unbounded. The bound app is associated with the program, and therefore it's more useful for something like an interactive television advertisement. Now, the reason why that is important is that for those advertisers that may want to have some kind of interactive application, they're going to be working within the bound app scenario, not the unbound app scenario. And what they are going to be facing is the fact that they would like to have those applications work not only on cable, but also on satellite and IPTV over the telcos. And right now there is no unified solution for those advertisers to write to. However, there is a potential in something called GEM, which comes out of Europe. GEM is globally executable multimedia home platform, which is a mouthful. But it's a sort of a subset that's sort of aimed at being a core common denominator for all these things. And as it turns out, we're not too far away from being able to use GEM as a kind of a core common denominator for bounded applications. And so if the industry can get to that point, then you have a more unified platform to write these interactive ads to, and everybody has a lot more fun.
And so from an IPTV standpoint, what would your recommendation be as far as when they're looking at middleware?
Okay, so as you know, there's many flavors of IPTV. Some proprietary.
This is a traditional franchise type approach.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Some was associated with Microsoft. So what is going to have to happen is those which are proprietary oriented are going to have to grow a GEM based extension, if you will, so that they can use whatever they want to do that might be a little bit more proprietary for the unbound situations. But for the bound applications, say to support those interactive ads, hopefully then what they would be able to do is also support the GEM-based applications, and then therefore it kind of be unified. Now, by the way, when you're unified on GEM, not only might you work across platform, but you work across geographies, because Europe and South America and all of those kind of places, they're more oriented toward GEM. South Korea being the exception, which is totally OCAP.
But that's huge for the developer themselves. They want to develop once and write many.
That's right. That's the promise, which is rarely realized, but that's what you're shooting for.
Gary, thank you very much, and check out his website and his great reports, Digidia.
Yeah, thank you very much.